Well, the Rangers winning was about the only thing that could have overshadowed high school football on a Friday night in Texas. We'll talk World Series in a second. First, to Week 8 of the football season as the playoffs come into focus. For some teams, Round Rock, one of them on the outside looking in right now, hosting 16-5A leader Stony Point, and the Tigers continue to forge ahead. Aaron Sharp to Stephen Williams for the finish, tumbling in, and then Sharp to Cody Jones for another score. They put it away early. Stony Point wins 42-7. They clinch a share of the district title, now 9-0, but they've never had an undefeated regular season, so after a bye week, Pflugerville, the only team that stands in their way. Georgetown was trying to help their cause home to Westwood Friday. It was our online game of the week, and check out the run by Darius Davis, picking his way 18 yards for the touchdown and the lead, but quarterback Ben Johnson is the motor behind the Westwood offense. He was responsible for all 4 touchdowns in the game and helped the Warriors grab a playoff spot. 30-14, Leander also clinches, leaving one more in 16-5A. Westlake still on a roll in 15-5A at Del Valle. Cardinals need to win out to make it because the Shaps put it to them. Bryce Dolezal getting a lead block from his quarterback, Louis Gilbo, and then cuts upfield. He is hard to pull down at full speed. Dolezal in for 6, and then it was Gilbo's turn, keeping it himself. Westlake wins their 5th straight, 38-18. Tied with Bowie at the top. They will meet in the final week of the season. Now to 4A, and Marble Falls with a big win over Dripping Springs that could decide the final playoff spot in District 25. Lake Travis and Cedar Park are on a crash course for that championship. A little more complicated in 16-4A, where Connally's bid to stay unbeaten ran into Bastrop. Cougars take command early with a pair of touchdowns. Dave Payton rumbling in to make it 13-0, but here come the Bears. Marcus Reed crossing the plane before the ball pops out. They take a 14-13 lead, and then Josiah Monroe with a rifle to Bubby McDonald. Bastrop hands Connally their first loss, 42-27, to lock up a playoff spot in the process. Connally has yet to clinch. Meantime, Elgin trying to slow down Hutto in that same district. Hippos, who lost to Connally last week, right back atop the standings. Alondre Thorne out of the Wild Hippo formation keeps it himself. They didn't have big running back Xavier Wynn because of a knee injury. Hope to have him back after their bye week. Instead, spreading the ball around to their other weapons, Ryan Higgins to Darian Allen, and you get the idea. 35-3, Hutto also playoff bound with one game to go against Bastrop. Our KBVO big game of the week was at House Park Thursday night for an AISD shootout between LBJ and McCallum. Knights running back Michael Sorrells unleashed for 6 touchdowns and 238 yards, with Tulsa recruiters watching from the stands. And then T. Tolliver with the exclamation, a 97-yard kick return for a touchdown, and LBJ could not keep pace. 55-41. Our KBVO big game this week is Elgin at Bastrop, where the Wildcats would love to play spoiler to the Bears.